Baroque Man awakens from a night of slanderous drinking and villainous heckling about the midnight moor, eyes heavy and crusted over. A dune of inebriated sand fairies inhibit the man's vision as he tries to pause the rising sun from lancing his retina. The leak in the roof has worsened, trickling a vaporous waterfall in the middle of his room. Shoddy part of town, these homes are in dire need of repair, to the point where they should all be destroyed and built anew, similar to this man's position. A way to remake oneself anew, how does that happen upon a simple whim? Clothes soft clothes. Warmth and envy are the only vices this man desires to rejuvenate in the morning light. The man fumbles out of bed and over to his old dresser. The thing has to be older than the city itself. A pack of tiny cigars, left over from a previous night's theft. Something the man direly needed at this juncture. Tap, tap, flap, flop. The cigar rolls out of the package into the man's hand and swiftly to the perch of his face-hole. The initial smell and taste causes his throat to involuntarily gag. The man is weakened, but will soon revive himself to encounter the day. Bit by bit, the smoke entered his lungs, and the waves of euphoria begin to emanate from the center of his decrepit soul. Lazily, with a near-falling motion, the man stops over to the balcony and hooks himself to the railing. His ritual of gazing across the gardens and down to the city's husk allows his mind to center itself and reboot to a better drive state. After the cigar is nearly thrashed and in the ground, the man breathes deep, sleuthing a few mantras out into the infinite airwaves. Soon the man rescinds back into his hovel of home. Back inside, he grabs a bottle of unknown liquid from his dresser. The man makes himself starkly naked again, so to apply this fluid all over his person. Lathered up, slick, sleek, and reeking of a stifling stench no human could bear, the man begins a new set of mantras, as he begins to pose himself in an odd form. Slowly the fluid he applied to himself begins to harden, not in a dry skin kind of way, more of a gelatinous, concrete type of texture. The man slowly curdles into an orb, floating in the middle of the room. You can still hear the deep moaning of the mantra the man is scoffing from his hole. Soon the sound abates, and the form of the man ceases to diminish any further. The sound of glass breaking against oiled water reverberates throughout the room, as the tight form of man shatters into oblivion. What stands now is a woman, completely reshaped from the vile energies within the man. The man, now completely female, is a bizarre creature that often needs to recreate itself after long periods of debaucherous escapades. This particular event was a time of renewal. What lies next for this vivacious female creature? The world may soon know, or not, as most of this creature's acts are never found out about. Gentle rumors that sing through the seas of society. A whispering ebb and flow that hints at the unknown, that wishes so hard to be known. The exact energy that gives life its adventurous feel.